everyone. Today I'm filming a tutorial for kind of not three looks, but three different takes on a look from a new movie called The Love Witch, which is directed, or auteured really, by Annabella. It is a glorious late 60s, early 70s styled thriller. I think it's amazing. What a lot of people have been taking away from the movie is a little different to what the director and creator set out to do, but that's a whole talk about film theory that I'm not going to get into right now, but I am going to link you to the trailer for the movie and go seek it out. Did I say that it's called The Love Witch? I can't remember if I actually said that. Anyway, I'm going to put my hair back because it's easier to show you my big face, and because I'm going to put a wig on towards the end. I'm going to be putting on a black wig, but the character Elaine does actually have very dark brown hair, but I don't have a very dark brown wig, so black is going to have to do. Oh, I'm very sleepy. I performed last night for a fundraiser show, and I was out way past my bedtime, like midnight. It's not even that late at all. And okay. Okay, I'm not sure if is my light bright enough? Looks a bit dingy. Oh god, that's the brightest it's going. Oh, bye-bye. No, I don't need it. There we go, that was good. So this is going to be a late 60s, early 70s style makeup. It doesn't involve a Twiggy style cut crease, but it does involve a good heckin' bit of eyeliner, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to achieve, but stick around and try and see me do that. Okay, so step one, I'm gonna bang some moisturiser on. This is just the Be Good Plump and Firm Moisturiser, which I got in a subscription box. Can't remember which one. No. Baby? Meow. What's up? What's wrong? Baby? Hi. Hi. What's up? What is it? You okay? Oh, baby. I'm going to use a primer just to help the foundation sit on. I'm trying to go for some very vintage style products, like the sort of things that they would have had at the time, because it is actually a very simple makeup. It's just one of those ones where it's, you know, technically, well no, it's simple, but it's technically difficult. You know, you've got to be able to do got to be pretty confident with winged liner, which I'm not at the moment. It's hard. It's such a staple of makeup these days, but it's really hard to do. So don't feel inadequate because you can't do it. And if you don't wanna, just don't. You don't have to. So now I'm going to apply a foundation. I thought I would use this. This is the Max Factor Lasting Performance. if you don't know, Max Factor has been going for a long time and started out because of the movie industry in the 1930s, I believe. Could be wrong, don't quote me on that. And he is a person, Max Factor is a person, and he created some iconic looks and really pioneered makeup for the screen and for stage as well. So I thought this would be quite a good one to use. I've put a bit too much on, but and I don't have my mirror. So this is a pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques. And I'm using this to spread it all out, and then I'm going to use a different brush to just sort of get all the lines away. Flat brushes like this make for a very heavy application, which, while this isn't a, you know, draggy type, actually I'm going to go over the eyelids. While this isn't, you know, like a drag type makeup, it is fairly heavy. Okay, so now I'm going to use one of these fake artiste brushes to just go over and smooth out those lines. I'm going into the hair a bit with this foundation because I am going to put a wig on, so it doesn't really matter, and it means I can just get right up there. Bit of concealer under the eyes, although this is actually darker than the makeup I have. Oopsie. Elaine does have flawless skin, and I think that is mostly down to the actress. She is absolutely gorgeous. And also a lot of the movie is in quite soft focus as well, which I think helps. Right now, smoothing that out. Okay, I'm gonna set this because she's got very, well, pretty matte skin going on. So I'm just looking at my thing. I'm gonna actually take some powder foundation to some pressed powder foundation to set this down. I'm gonna use a powder puff. I'm going to take this brush as well and just get to any places that I couldn't quite reach with the puff. Before that dries down too much, I'm going to comb out my brows just to get some of the foundation out of there. Okay, so the first look that I'm going to do is blue eyeshadow. I'm going to take I know I've already powdered down and stuff, but I am actually going to take a bit of primer on my lids again. I'll bring you in a bit closer. Just because this is such an opaque look that I really want to get it nice and thick. I don't know what shade this is. I know that it's MAC, but it's a matte blue. I'm taking that on a flat shader brush. The lid. You can hear my kitty snoring. Hey baby! I'm taking this brush now to get in there. I'm gonna get this one to take it right to there. I'm taking that flat one again. And now I'm just going to take a shade that's kind of close to my skin tone, just to blend that out along there. And then over the top of this, I'm just, because the colour that she has does have a little bit of shimmer to it, so I'm just taking this Urban Decay, old Urban Decay one, dabbing that over it. Again, I'm going to take this little one with that same colour and get it right in there. Now this colour isn't taken underneath, so I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so now I'm going to start on the eyeliner. So this is a cat eye. And in the interest of a bit of vintageness, I'm going to use this cake eyeliner from Kryolan, which is a sort of old-fashioned theatre style product. I'm going to use it with this mixing liquid from Meron, which is another stage brand. And basically you kind of use it almost like a face paint. It's water activated or fluid activated. And what brush do I want to use? Right, I'm going to start off with this and see how I get on. This is the Real Techniques Fine Liner brush. I'm basically taking some of the liquid that kind of goes into the cap on the brush, swirling it into the cake like this. And that's on the brush. Now, back in the day, lots of people would probably have just licked their brush in order to do it, but that's nasty, don't do it. And they would probably have used the same product their mascara as well, and they would have had a little toothbrush looking thing, or rather kind of like a eyebrow brush. You know, you got the ones with the little comb and then the brushy bit on the other side, a bit like that. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I will go and use a bit of concealer maybe to get rid of that blue underneath. Brows, you don't want to go all Insta-brow, but at the same time you don't need to go too light. So I'm using a sleek palette which has a coloured wax and a powder. I'm going quite dark because I'm wearing a dark wig with it. And then now I'm going to take a spoolie that for some reason has a bunch of thread caught in it, and I don't know why. Ugh. Anyway, and really lightly just on the hairs, because I kind of used the pomade on the skin as well, and then I sort of used the powder just sort of on the hairs really. And then again comb out some of the excess. Mascara, just slick it on. Okay, gonna let that dry, and then she has a very subtle eyeliner, which is just along the lash line. Impressed with, I can't, that's some great work. It's a lot thicker than I would have liked, but such is life. I've got a bit on the waterline which I don't want there, so I'm going to try and clean that off with a brush. Okay, I'm going to do some bottom mascara. Try and get a good brush for that. Okay, I'm using a different brush to what comes in this. Ideally, I'd like a teeny tiny one for underneath. If anyone's got any good recommendations for bottom lash line mascara, do let me know. Okay, should have curled my lashes really before I put mascara on, but such is life. But I'm going to curl them now. I know people say, oh, you shouldn't curl your eyelashes after your mascara, it will pull them out or anything, but it's happening. Lashes now. I'm using a set from actually I can't remember where these are from. Or am I going to use these? No, I'm going to use a different pair. 1 second. Let's have a look at what I've got. Yes, I think these seem... Oh, and now I'm not sure. Okay, well I'm going to try these. These are by a brand called Eyeliner. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? I have used these before. Oh gosh, come on, I didn't think it though. Ooh, so I'm just gonna get some of the glue off. There we go. So I'm gonna apply some lashes. I'll show you one. So, what are you doing, baby? Using Eyeliner glue and a set of cute little Revlon tweezers, and then I'm just going to hold that and let that dry. Don't blow on it because you're just spitting onto them basically. Okay, so I've let that dry for a little while, and what I'm going to do is kind of hold the tweezers in the middle like this, pop them on, and then use my... Oh, I just pinched my eyelid. Okay, so basically this eye is janked, this eye is fine. Yeah, so it wouldn't stick and I hated it and now I want it to die. But what I'm going to do is just go over the lash bands with a bit more eyeliner, just to cover that up. If I can find the brush I was using. Okay. And now I'm going to put a bit of, it seems like she's got a bit of white on the waterline, so that's what I'm going to do. This up a little bit. Looks a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of cheek, because she does have some nice pretty pink cheeks. First I'm going to lay down a bit of this, which is glossy rosewood, and it's Kryolan. And then on top of that, I'm going to use a little bit of this sample left I have of NARS Orgasm, just for a little bit of shimmer on the top. just going to use a big old brush too. And now lips. So this is a really pretty pink, and what I'm going to do is line it with this, which is Rose Quartz from Rimmel. Then on top of that, I'm going to use this Rouge Edition Bourjois lipstick in Rose Tweed. The actress who plays Elaine has amazing cheekbones that I do not have. Oh, it's a bit darker than I was hoping. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now that is the face done, and now I'm going to put on the wig. So I'm going to put on a wig cap. I don't always do this. In fact, I rarely do this. But I thought I'd pretend to do it properly for once. I'm just going to use a curvy grip to keep that in place behind the ear. Again on this side, to be a little bit trickier as I'm growing out an undercut on that side. The wig is long and will be down, but I'm just going to try and get all that with that. Then I have this black wig, which I got on eBay a few years ago and styled it into a Priscilla Presley hairdo, but I've since rescued it from that because it was all kind of messed up. But currently looking like Samara. Now it's okay, thank you so much for watching. So this is the end look. This is the sort of, I guess, the most iconic Elaine look in The Love Witch. I'm going to take this hat off because it is way too tight for my head with this wig on and I'm going to die. This can be done with all sorts of colours. She also has it with a gorgeous sort of purple, sort of this shade. She also has it with some bronzes. So, for example, this palette would work really well. This is the Undressed palette by MUA. So yeah, it's a kind of a really great basic 60s, late 60s, early 70s look. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any requests, any suggestions on this look or on, you know, future videos, that would be great. Feel free to like and subscribe, it really helps me out. And also follow me on Instagram if you want to. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.